to play, as that ball was fed across there by Oisin McConville, and if McConville isn't scoring himself, he's very much a provider. There's more to his game than just taking the scores himself. And Armagh are about to make a change. Looks like the other McEntee is now about to be replaced, and the player who will come in is the number 23. Well, originally on the programme, that of course was Diarmuid Marsden, but the player I think coming in is Martin O'Rourke. So we have 3 O'Rourkes now on the team. All a bit confusing, and I haven't come across this for some time when teams come out wearing the wrong numbers. This is Barry O'Hagan. Aidan O'Rourke kicking that one in. They're chasing after it. MacDonald trying to limit the effectiveness of Kieran Fitzgerald. Richie Fahey playing it out wide on the left-hand side. This is Aidan O'Rourke to his brother Cahill. The McEntee clan may have left, but the O'Rourkes are here in some numbers. Good pass back from MacDonald. Still they try to seek an opening. And that has gone wide, and final pass in there was by the freshman in, Martin O'Rourke.
Yes, and just after, over the last couple of minutes, Armagh started to get a grip around the middle of the park and are managing to get enough ball forward. But one player that's playing very well in the Galway full back line is Kieran Fitzgerald at number 2. He's having a great game on McConville.
He's done really well. Once again, it is the utility man, the play anywhere fella, and that is Tommy Joyce. Tomás Mannion. Here's Ja Fallon. Again, preparing to torment the Armagh defence, tantalising the in front of goalkeeper Paul Harty, but nobody there to apply any finish. O'Hagan, shouldered by Michael Donnell, and he's gone down injured. McGeaney belting to space. MacDonald misjudges the flight of the ball. Richie Fahey towards Pádraig Joyce. Little punt inside to Joe Bergen. They look the more meaningful in terms of an attacking combination. And Paul Clancy kicks it, but it drops short this time into Paul Harty's arms. End of McNulty. Well, O'Rourke has gone very, very deep. Not spotting anybody loose. Here's his brother Aidan. They're finding it so difficult because where Galway is concerned, marking, covering, tackling begins at number 15. Here's McGeaney. Not playing at his most expressive this afternoon. And that's a push from behind. O'Rourke taking this one. Oh, it's a very wayward kick. Barry O'Hagan just about keeping it in play. Sean O'Donnell putting in one hand, doing a little wrestling, and Armagh have themselves a free kick.
Yeah, from a Galway point of view at the moment, they just need to get a little bit more steadiness in the middle of the park and start getting possession there and getting more ball through to their inside line. And again, the last couple of attacks their inside line has had, they have dropped it short into the goalkeeper's hands. Well,
Sean O'Donnell had been ticked in the earlier stage of the match, so that was his second offence there. He's now booked. First Galway player to have his name taken. Cathal O'Rourke once again entrusted with this free. If he gets it, there'll be 4 in it, and there'll be still 10 minutes to play. He missed one earlier, but the practice has helped him, and 1 out of 2 isn't bad. And they managed to just about stay in the hunt here for honours. 10 minutes or a little over with the additional time to be played. 12-8. The joint managers. You heard the speculation from our panel at half-time that they're under pressure to win here, or else it could well be the end of their careers as manager of Armagh. Bad kick out, comes straight to O'Rourke, to the other O'Rourke. This is Martin. Back once again to Barry O'Hagan. Now Armagh starting to play a bit. They've left it late, but Barry O'Hagan from Clonmel has kicked his first point. And now, all of a sudden, only 3 between them.
Yes, and it came down to a poor kick-out, actually, that time from Alan Keane, straight down the middle, and a very good finish here from Barry O'Hagan.
If it finishes level, there would be additional time. 2 periods of 15 minutes would be played. Galway have looked much the better team throughout, but they haven't been able to put away this Armagh challenge. Paul McGrain is swung around there by Tommy Joyce. It's kicked in quickly here by Cathal O'Rourke. Martin O'Rourke trying to get it onto the right boot. They hold it up there well. Stephen MacDonald forced back by Galway. Players are loose. There's one man inside waiting for the pass to come his way. This is Aidan O'Rourke. Good challenge back by Declan Meehan. One number 5 beating the other. That's good work by the Galway man. Armagh were very nearly in for another scoring chance. Michael Donnellan taking the ball back there from Richie Fahy. It reaches to Moss Mannion. Players looking up for it, wanting possession. Comes to Paul Clancy. They're a free man inside. They work it forward here. This is Alan Kearns. Kearns just stumbling in the end, going to ground. And he has the ball on the ground, and it's going to be a free out to Armagh. Galway are about to make another substitution. I think it's going to be Kevin Walsh who'll be coming in, and it could well be Sean O'Donnell who will be going off. Martin O'Rourke this time. Fouls, and it's a free to Galway. Every decision now absolutely vital by the referee.
Very much so. And that little incident between the 2 number 5s a couple of minutes ago, Declan Meehan and Aidan O'Rourke, could be the key moment in the game, actually. A great chance for Armagh in that case to have brought it back to a 2-point game.
And even to have worked it in, there was a possible goal there as well. So Kevin Walsh, the big man, plagued by injuries over the year, he's coming in, and it's Sean O'Donnell from Caharurua who goes off. And Armagh are about to make a change as well. Kieran Hughes is going to come on in place of Aidan O'Rourke. Hughes, who's got experience of playing here in big matches in the Armagh colours, gets his opportunity, but with only about 7 minutes of normal time to play. So the O'Rourke representation now down to 2 on field. And this is the 4th Armagh sub, incidentally, as well, so 1 more. They have possession once again. O'Hagan's back very deep. Indeed, it's the other sub, Kieran Hughes, who got that one. Way downfield. This is one of their players who started. MacDonald. There was a restraining arm in there. It's by Kieran Fitzgerald. Referee has a word with him, but it's a free into Armagh. Perhaps the easiest kick they'll get today. 6 minutes to play. Possibly an additional 2 minutes after that. Cathal O'Rourke is ready to take it. Fitzgerald may need attention. And Kieran Fitzgerald has been yellow carded. So that's 2 yellow cards against Galway players, 3 yellow cards against the names of Armagh players.
And you must credit Armagh the way they have clawed their way back into this game, just persistently kept going even though there were a good few points down, and it's a great credit to their perseverance.
Mark Killalay there in the background.
Yes, and Johnny Hughes, I think, beside him.
That's right. Well, if Galway have to end this game playing on their nerves, they've nobody to blame but themselves, because Cathal O'Rourke has now kicked another point. The margin is down to just 2 points. It's like chipping away at a great massive stone. Gradually they're wearing down Galway. Why didn't they play like this from the word go? And the referee has decided there's time wasting. The goalkeeper has not looked terribly comfortable with his kickouts all through this match.
No, indeed. He's put them under a little bit of pressure, but the midfield needs to get a grip on the game and get possession from the kickouts and get in contact with the kickouts at Galway to win this game.
I also see a couple of divots down there. I don't think he was placing it on a divot, which of course isn't permitted. Galway, however, remaining composed and cool. And when you're in trouble, you need your fullback, Gary Fahy, to look really assured. It's not the greatest of clearances, however. Cathal O'Rourke, they're looking for another score here, Armagh. Richie Fahy this time just lets it go harmlessly out over the end line. Derek Savage being prepared for Galway. Stephen Joyce, Pete Warren and John O'Mahony now realising they're in a very tight situation here. If Armagh can threaten one more time and get perhaps the only goal of the game, they would be putting paid almost certainly to Galway's chances. It's that tight. There's another foul. This time it's by Kevin Walsh. Referee has whistled. Play continues just for a moment, but it's a free in once more. Cathal O'Rourke wants to take it. Galway are still protesting.
As I think what Galway expected that time was a throw up because the free wasn't taken from the right place. Maybe they have a case in point, actually.
Joe Bergen is the player who'll be off the team to leave Derek Savage on. Cathal O'Rourke is just inside his own 45-metre line. Again, the breeze, consistent. It's from left to right, across his face. He's dropped it in beautifully. There's 1 point in this match. O'Rourke has revolutionised things. Defiant Armagh fans have watched him kick 3 points. And it is 12 points to 11. What has happened to the Galway challenge?
I think the main thing, their central area, their half-backs, midfield and half-forwards that are so dominant early on have gone out of the game and are not getting possession to let it through to the inside line.
One of the next big decisions that Derek Savage comes in here pursued by Enda McNulty is how much time is going to be added on. As you can see, about 2 minutes and 15 seconds of normal time to play. Armagh trying to get it back. Here's Justin McNulty going low to take it. Galway committing the foul, in particular there, it's Alan Kearns. And listen to the roar from the Armagh fans right now. They've waited for their team to come to life. They've done that. Here comes Paul McGrain. Thought about the pass to McGeaney. Players running outside him. Opportunities here. The little chip is high and it's over the bar, and I think it's Diarmuid Marsden who's got it. 3 points for Marsden and the teams are level. Level now for the second time. It's 12 points apiece. What a comeback here. Let's watch this again here just to confirm the scorer. It could have been O'Hagan who was coming in as well on that blind side there, but they won't care because Armagh have clawed their way back into this game.
Yes, and credit their experienced players like Kieran McGeaney, Cathal O'Rourke has come on for inspiring this comeback.
The referee going up now to have a word with Enda McNulty. And he's checking the number, taking the name, and about to issue a card. It would be the 4th yellow card for Armagh. Time vital now. We're in the last minute of normal time. Galway now having scored in the last 15 minutes. The last point was in the 52nd when Ja Fallon scored. We still haven't seen a board. Anybody seen how much time is to be added on? Surely there'll be 2 minutes. McGrain has it again. Fed ahead here towards Diarmuid Marsden. 3 minutes, we've been told, will be added to the 70. So a little over 3 minutes still to play here. Who's got the resolution now to take it and to win the game? Or will it go to added time, 15 minutes of extra time? There'll be 2 halves of 15 minutes, of course. John Donlan has been prepared on the far side. McGeaney. Great ball across here towards Martin O'Rourke. Gary Fahy just got the fingertips to it. Here he is again in with a challenge. Hands went down, almost touching on the ground. The referee may throw the ball up. And there is big John Donlan, brother of Michael. Will he be brought in before the end of normal time? When I say normal, I mean the extra 3. Or will he be part of the extra time if there is to be extra time? That's Kevin Walsh looking for support back there, dangerously playing it around in a tricky area, and they have to be disciplined. With Cathal O'Rourke around, they cannot afford to give away frees, That is Gary Fatty down there. Referee is going to throw the ball up, it seems. But all the pressure is on the Galway backs. Cramp has become a factor. Michael Donlan stepping in there to help Gary Fatty. The referee has already indicated that 3 minutes will be played. There's another minute and 3/4 or thereabouts still to go. Changes here. We'll see Tommy Joyce come off the Galway team, and Michael Donlan, or sorry, John Donlan, number 22, is the player coming in. Here he is. He's gone straight in towards full forward, but they need to get the ball up there, Galway. They have possession here, and it's Kevin Walsh. Every pass is so crucial now for both teams. Galway looked the better side for most of the match, but credit Armagh's fight back. Paul Clancy tripped. Pressure back on Armagh now once again. Here's Derek Savage. The number 25 added to the programme. Beautifully playing it inside here for Declan Meehan, the goal scorer in last year's All-Ireland final. Replay against Kerry. Back to the player. Is there a winner? Under a minute to play. They still have it, Galway. Making life difficult. Armagh back funneling around the place, presenting a decent phalanx in front of goal. And they get it back here, and this time it's going to be a free for Armagh. And the player who came way up there to try and get that one was Martin O'Rourke.
Indeed, lucky enough not to have given away the free for a pick-up off the ground.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a great block down. It's Michael Donlan. He blocked the clearance by Justin McNulty. Still Michael Donlan laying it on here. Can there be a winner? Clancy has kicked. They look at it, and it's over the bar. Paul Clancy, the substitute. There can't be much time left. It's 13 points to 12. 3 minutes has now been played. It's up to the referee. McGeaney hitting this one out. They have it once again, Armagh. Kevin Hughes. Is there a late opportunity? Kieran Fitzgerald taking this one. Looking assured. They need to be very careful. That's Enda McNulty beaten for it. And the referee whistles. Galway have won by just a point. And it was the substitute in the second half, Paul Clancy, who proved to be their hero. It's a tremendous victory for Galway. Your heart has to go out to Armagh. OK, they were not the better team, but they did fight their way back into it. And we had a stirring conclusion to this match. And it is Galway who will now be in the draw for the next round of the All-Ireland Series. And as we know, there now are 3 Galway teams in at the conclusion of this year's championship. Galway advancing today. We already know that Mayo will be there, and by virtue of their victory, Roscommon are there, and Galway win by 13 points to Armagh's 12. Galway remain in the championship. Armagh are out. Well, what a finish there.
Yeah, but credit Paul Clancy. He's been out of the team for a long time with bad injury. Came in there, had that little bit of composure, and a wonderful finish from him. And credit Galway. They were a long time without a score, but that ending of it was a fitting conclusion to a very good game.
Let's go down and see what they are talking about it on the sideline. Darragh Maloney is there. I think he's got John O'Mahony.
Well, John, what are your thoughts after that?
I'm not able to think. I think I'm more exhausted than the players, but I mean, we were really on the rack there for the last 20 minutes of that match, Darragh. And fair play, we made a vital block and stole the last one. I thought in fairness we played very well for long periods of the game, but we were under the cosh. And we won a few. It was all for one and one for all today. And certainly that showed, and I suppose at least now we're in with the chance of the next stage, and we'll see what happens from there.
What was happening during that period when Armagh was so on top?
Well, all I'd say about that is that Armagh, we knew that there would be periods of the game when they'd come at us. They're a fantastic team. They probably were lucky not to beat Kerry here last year. They had overcome their defeat in the first round. And really, I mean, they walked through us 3 weeks ago. We knew we were really up against it. But our guys dug deep today, and I'm absolutely thrilled for all of the players that were used, and not just the players that were used, but everybody else as well.
Well done, John. Thank you.
John O'Mahony there, a very proud manager of Galway. You know, there were 20 minutes between Galway's last two scores, but they got the vital one in injury time.